there's so many people here that have worked so hard to make this happen. You know, there's been volunteers from all over northern New York and from around this state. But that's why we're here tonight, is because we all recognize that we couldn't stand the status quo any longer. It was time to move forward. And that's just exactly what we're going to do. And I'm privileged. I can't tell you how much privileged I am to be the person to do that. And the one promise that I've made time and time again in this race all across this great district is that I will always do all that I can do. And I'll do it every time. No matter who asks me to do it. I don't care what your registration is. I don't care where you live. I don't care if you're on the outside of some arbitrary line on a map. If your issue is important to you, it's important to me. And I will carry that to Albany. And like I said, I will always do all I can do. I may not hit a home run every time, but I'll tell you what, it'll never be for lack of trying. So with that, I've got to thank everybody here. I can't thank you all enough. This is just, what an honor. What a thrill.
Thank you. It really is.
You know, I've had a lot of calls tonight. The governor's called me. Senator Schumer sends his best. The Attorney General's called. And the list goes on and on. But all those people recognize the same thing I do. That finally, they're going to hear from us. And as I've said all along again, now the winds of change in Albany are blowing. And by God, tonight they're blowing from the north, I'll tell you that. Finish up, I want to thank some of the people that have helped me. Certainly everybody in this room has been helpful. But I want to thank all the county chairs. I want to thank John Rice. He stood by me all along in this thing. Johnny boy! I want to thank the Working Families Party. Yeah! They've been there through this whole thing. The state party, for sure. My friends in labor. My friends in labor here in the North Country stepped to the plate, and labor around the state didn't see the change coming. But these people had trust in me, and I have trust in them. And there's a lot to be said for that. And, you know, I want to thank my family. Yeah. Without them, make no mistake, I would not be standing here in front of you tonight. So thank you all so much. Thank you all.
Clearly a loud and joyous crowd there at the Italian-American Club, and a happy and relieved Darrel Aubertine, it appears, tonight. We'll be right back after this with a final word.